I'm glad he's there. Glad to see one of the Hispanic men out here and the other other guys out here. They trying to stop that felon in Los Angeles apartment killing people. He killing all the females in Los Angeles apartment. They told me and other women to go outside because they're pouring acid outside the window and inside the apartment. The felons, convicted felons, throwing acid on me and other people, and he's trying to throw it on my body, burn me. And this is getting out of hand. And Los Angeles apartment haven't done a damn thing about it. So I'm going to say this to the point now. The authorities going to have to take over and get these clean house. They're going to have to do it. They're going to have to arrest him because this is a real charge. This is a criminal charge. This fella is killing innocent women inside the Los Angeles apartment, getting killed, throwing acid on them, throwing it on me. And the lady told me to get out of the apartment. Told me to get out for a reason. Told me to get the fuck out of the apartment. Telling all the ladies in the Los Angeles apartment, get the fuck out. Get out. This is not no setup. They telling us to get out. The other ones ain't leaving. But these LGBTQ is killing people inside this apartment. You have hatred towards women. Why the fuck are you here? That's why. Why are you here? That's why. That's why. They told me to leave because I'm a domestic violence victim. They told me to get out of this apartment. They don't want me snapping off. They just want me to get out, to calm myself down. Because they know this isn't right. That's why. They're killing our women inside this apartment. And this motherfucker think he gonna continue to keep doing it. And it's getting out of hand now that they gonna have to start shooting the one outside and inside this apartment. This is murder. This is a crime, and Los Angeles apartment staff members who are involved in the murder ain't doing shit about it. They just sitting here letting these niggas do what the fuck they want to do. And the building owner I heard on the phone said it. Get them the fuck out of the apartment. Get the felons and the fags out of that apartment. They killing the innocent people inside this apartment. They're telling them over and over again, get them the fuck out of this apartment. Or shoot them. They're telling them to do it. The gangster, most likely ain't telling them right now. Stop talking to him and kill him. He in here doing shit like that. You essay this bitch. You attack this bitch. She's saying this for a reason. No one's listening. The fuck? They trying to protect us in this apartment from this shit. No one's listening. Trying to tell you, shoot that felon. They don't listen. This is getting out of hand in this apartment. When I was in my apartment last time, he did shot somebody in the apartment, murdered somebody in the apartment. I reported it. No one else reported it. No one else reported it. Y'all just sitting here just kumbaya acting like this supposed to magically happen, something good supposed to happen out of it. No, when shit like this happen, you are supposed to get the authorities involved. Someone getting murdered, you are supposed to report it to the authorities. You don't sit there and not do a damn thing about it. That's exactly why I got on live stream. That's exactly why I made reports what's going on up in here. You don't sit here and let this continuously happen in this apartment. These felons and LGBTQ throwing acid on me and other women in this apartment. On purpose. We're trying to tell you and reach you out for help. Ain't nobody doing shit about it, so the authorities need to take over. Because when this is getting out of hand like this, it's time to start shooting these criminals. You don't continuously not do anything or report it. You have to take, this is serious. The fuck is wrong with these people? They all need to be locked up because they didn't do shit about it. Me and the other ones in the apartment reporting it. They need to be locked up. They're sitting here, ain't done a damn thing about it. It's getting out of hand to the point that somebody gonna be manslaughter in that apartment. If they don't do nothing about it, then they all go into prison for murder and all type of criminal activity. I can't even sleep in my unit because my unit was invaded by a criminal. I can't even lay down in my bed if I wanted to get sleep for the rest of the night. I can't even change my clothes, eat in my unit if I wanted to. I can't. This is not healthy for me to live like this. I'm not going through a nervous breakdown. I'm telling you what I'm experiencing up in this apartment. This is ridiculous. I'm a domestic violence victim. I should not have to go through this. I already covered what happened to my son when I was in Alpha Tower apartment. Now I'm going through this shit. This ain't gonna make it no better. My son, he's fine. I'm happy he's fine. I'm glad he recovered. But I gotta recover all over again. Because I'm being abused in this situation too. And sexually assaulted. How you think I feel? No one's doing a damn thing about it. They just sit here acting like, oh, we were just going to sit here and just watch. You sit here doing what? Doing nothing. Everybody else reported to the Chicago Police Department, reported to the Sheriff's Department, reported to the FBI and CIA what's going on in the department. Everybody done their report. The gangsters helping us to stay calm in the apartment. The other ones helping us. Because they this close to going off on them. Said the same thing. They shouldn't have brought them in this apartment. That was wrong for them to bring them up in this apartment. Whether you know it or not, they're fed up with it too. They're the victim in this situation too. Why in the fuck would you let a group of felons inside Large House apartment? Why would you sit here and let the LGBTQ and the felons sit here and abuse our women? If you don't like fucking women, get the fuck out of our community. You're not going to keep abusing our women and our children. That's the case, we're going to have to kill you then. We're going to have to let the law enforcement step in to kill you. Fuck that shit. We didn't do a damn thing to your ass. You fucked your own life up. We didn't fuck your life up. You did this to yourself. You're not going to take your anger out on women or children. That's the case, we'll shoot your fucking ass. We're not playing. That's what everybody needs to start doing. Getting their guns, start shooting these niggas. Start shooting these cowards. Sitting there trying to attack and abuse our women because you on the run for murder. Taking your anger out on us in the Chicago. You keep this up, everybody's going to have to start shooting. Fuck it. At the same time, we don't care when you shoot. Start shooting them. You're not going to keep abusing our women and our children. Because this is getting out of hand now. They coming by our door. They're coming by our apartment door. They coming by and trying to break in our units. And they think we slow or stupid. They thought these women and men were slow and stupid to let y'all trifling ass felons and LGBTQ in our apartment. The one involved in the murder. We're not letting your trifling ass in our unit. We're not letting you do that. Y'all got shit fucked up. We are not playing with y'all. I blame Larson House apartment staff member, whoever brought them in, snuck them in this apartment. Because this should never happen in the first fucking place. And I blame my ex-husband and his family for having a mistrial and let them niggas come free and dropping the case. Because that's when I found out in Wilson. And I found out over here. And we all heated about that. Then this motherfucking nigga talking shit. But he had allowed this to happen in this community. You are a terrorist. It don't matter. You brought these niggas up in here in our community. You are a fucking terrorist. Ain't no ands or buts about it. You deserve to be essayed right along with them. Because Clifton Lovelace is known he's a registered sex offender. He's a part of the problem. He ain't no difference. He needs someone to get him a taste of his own fucking medicine. He needs somebody to whoop his motherfucking ass too. And I appreciate the gangsters when I was in East Chicago, the GDs and the other gang members and authorities looking out for me, telling me what he did. Because I don't know, like, this would piss me off. Go to the point of him set it up for me to get my son taken away. And then they try to lie about it. Then they confirm that they murdered my foster mom. I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to keep myself calm for that situation too, and what happened to my son. And now in my situation, I'm trying to keep myself calm for I don't snap and go the fuck off. Because I know me, I will. When I get fed up, I'm going to snap. I'm not going to be at my right mind at the moment because I'm going to be too busy beating the shit out of these niggas. I know me. They're trying to keep me calm because I'm a domestic violence victim. How you think it feels on my end? It's not easy for me neither. And it says it. Anytime domestic violence deal with their abuser, they're going to end up killing their abuser. You keep fucking with a domestic violence victim, you're going to get murdered by a domestic violence victim. They're trying to keep us calm because we're sick of this shit. Everybody in the apartment trying to calm down. We feeling intentions for real. And this fella study talking shit like he big and bad, like he running shit. Like he really think he really doing something. You don't know who you talking to. And you spit it on a motorcycle gang. You spit it on a detective. You spit it on a GD gang. You assaulted a gang member. Bitch, you're not getting away with shit. You must be fucking stupid. That's why. You did this to an FBI and CIA spitting on people, throwing your pre-com fluids on them. Bitch, are you dumb? You think you really tough. We finna show you who some crazy ass motherfuckers is after you did this. Your words don't mean shit, but their ass gonna get beat. You talking like you tough, but you messing with some dangerous people. Even I know not to spit or throw HIV fluids on an authority. Even I know that not to do that to a gang member. I know they'll beat my motherfucking ass and essay my ass. I ain't stupid like that. But these niggas are stupid. Just because you got out of here, because you had a mistrial, you're free, you can do what you want to do, and you think you're going to commit more crime. These people is going to set it off. They're preparing me already. Because they ain't finna play with y'all no more. I'm prepared this time, but they ain't finna play with these trifling ass niggas no more. Who the fuck does this shit? You cannot be this fucking stupid. And he talking shit. As you hear in my background, little coward ass bitch talking shit. And he think ain't nobody gonna bust a cap up his fucking black ass. He talking shit. He better watch his fucking mouth before they bust a cap up his fat ass. They're not playing with this trifling ass nigga. You a felon. Do not talk. Watch your fucking mouth. They'll bust a cap up your ass. You think you tough, bitch. But that gun, that bullet, once it hit your ass, bitch, you dead. Don't fucking talk and disrespect our people now. They'll bust a cap up that fucking raggedy ass. Yo, jailbird ass. You better watch who you talking to. You talking like you tough, bitch. But you fucking with real niggas. They not playing with you. They're about that life. You not. You better sit your little faggot ass down, taste the rainbow little bitch ass down. Take your ass back to Cook County jail before you get jumped for real by authorities, I swear to God. I didn't watch them disrespect the authorities. I didn't watch them disrespect the gangster. I didn't watch them disrespect me and other people and their kids. I didn't see enough shit for them to get their ass beat for that. When I say this is disrespectful, this was very disrespectful. It's trifling to the point that they deserve to be saved. Words cannot describe how trifling these motherfuckers are. And he talking shit like he tough. Him and Clifton Lovelace don't know me. I could snap off at any time. They trying to keep me not for snapping out. They want me to get guardianship of my son. They know me. I'm trying to calm my ass down. Because once I start, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to go after the next motherfucker who got involved in it. I know me. They don't want me to do that. So they told me to go outside. Go outside. They told me I have to go outside, calm down. They told me to go outside. They know I was going to go off. They know it. I keep telling them I will kick that fucking apartment door and I will kick it. I swear to God, I'm going to kick it. And grab something and whack him beside that nigga head. I'm trying to tell y'all. He don't know who he fucking with. I'm not your victim. I will whack him beside his damn head. If I go in there, I'm going gangster mode on his ass, acting violent to the point I'm going to beat his ass for killing and abusing our women and children, sending hits out on people. If I attack him, I'm going to fuck him up. I know me. My sorority sister is based on women and children protection and also an organization to keep the women and children on the right path and not to settle for men like that who abuse women and children and men. I have a male sorority that I know a friend involved in doesn't condone or support this type of shit, who abuse women, children, and men, and protecting families and shit from people like these criminals who don't deserve this, who don't deserve a woman or a child in their life. My sorority sister is based off of this type of shit. This is the type of shit we're talking about. We don't support murderers. We're against this shit. You infecting our women with HIV and AIDS. You want to abuse our women. Take your anger out on us. You want to kill our children. You want to kill our men. That's why you're miserable. I'm not going to sit here and let you do that. I'm a part of an important group of people. I cannot tell you. But my sorority sister and males do not tolerate this type of shit. And we will get justice. Based on women and children, what this nigga was saying, trying to come for my child. Bitch, you don't want to piss me off, I'll kick that door. Everybody have to tell me, calm down. They know I will kick that door. I will. I know I will. I'll bust in that apartment undivided, for real. I'm going to have something in my hand. You won't think the fucking popo by your door. The dude, my neighbor next door, saying the same thing. That nigga is stupid. That nigga is stupid. Fucking with a domestic violence victim. My neighbor next door said it. Like, he is stupid. Fucking with a domestic violence victim. Is he dumb? No, everybody in the apartment said, you're dumb. You're fucking with a domestic violence victim. Is this nigga stupid? He must want to be killed. No, everybody's saying it. Even the one outside. They saying about the one outside. Is he stupid? You're fucking with a domestic violence victim. You cannot be this fucking dumb. They're talking about these felons like a dog. Because they dumb as fuck. He have no idea who he talking to. I know who I'm talking to, but he don't. I know who these people are. He don't. They trying to keep my crazy ass down. They trying to keep me calm the fuck down. Because they know I don't like this ugly ass nigga. I don't like none of them. They know I'm going to go the fuck off at the mouth. They know it. That's why he and she told me get my ass out of there. They know I'm not going for that shit. No, they don't want me to get locked up. They don't want me getting locked up or anything. They didn't like the fact how he was spitting on me. Throwing his HIV fluids on me, on my clothes, throwing acid on me, throwing anal fluids on me, putting his pre-com fluids on my food, spitting on my face, inside my apartment from the ceiling, 602 spitting in my ceiling, pissing from my ceiling while I'm sitting in my apartment, pissing, throwing anal fluid, sex fluid, and spitting inside my unit and trying to piss on my clothes. This faggot getting out of hand to the point 602, y'all need to bring some niggas on the 6th floor, bust the 602 unit. And beat the fuck out of that faggot. Y'all need to bust that unit and beat the fuck out of that nigga. If you don't like women, get the fuck away from us. Y'all need to send more niggas on that floor on 602 unit. So he think he gonna keep abusing me. I think he gonna keep disrespecting me because you don't like women. We not here to serve you. We don't care. But you're not gonna keep abusing our women. We're not tolerating this. You continuously keep doing this, we're going to essay your ass. By law official, they can do that. You get out of hand, you trying to harm someone, they're going to shoot your ugly fucking ass. You're not going to be assaulting the women or children in this apartment. You're not going to be assaulting the gay man. He gave the man HIV, the gay man, HIV, and the other gave him AIDS, knowing he had it. That's wrong. No, that gay man gave one of the gay men who moved in the apartment, did not tell him he had HIV and the other one gave him AIDS. Did not tell him he got this shit. and was abusing him. Some of the gay men was abused by these felons too. They wasn't even involved in the crime, abusing them. It ain't just us women and children's up in there. Some of these men got abused by these felons. I'm speaking up because the other ones are afraid to speak up. I'm not afraid of these niggas. I'm speaking up on live stream because it needs to stop. Throwing acid on them, pulling guns out on people in that apartment like they big and bad, trying to shoot up their units. The LGBTQ trying to shoot up them and trying to shoot my unit up. Thought they was gonna shoot me in the unit like I'm supposed to be scared. When I tell you I'm not scared of a gun, I had a gun pulled out on me before. Bitch, when I tell you I'm not afraid of no gun, bitch, I meant what I said. I ain't afraid of no motherfucking gun. After shit I've been through, bitch, I've been through worse. Bitch, I ain't scared of no damn gun. I'll shoot your ass with that bitch. I meant what I said. I already been through enough. You think a fucking stinking gun gonna scare me? You obviously had another thing coming. I'm not scared of you. I will fuck you up. It's the reason why I have to say proper protocol, because I'm a domestic violence victim, bitch. That means I have to follow orders. That's why. And the fellas been making false complaints on other people in Long House apartment. And that's why a lot of people got evicted out, making false complaints, putting drugs in their unit, planting shit in their unit, calling the police department on them, trying to get them locked up and shit, have them evicted, making false complaints, doing all kinds of shit. I just want to let everybody know in Long House apartment, that's what them niggas in that apartment were doing, the LGBTQ and the felons were doing to y'all in the apartment. And he did it to the staff member too, and the staff member who fucking them, you a dumb bitch. Clifton Lovelace used them to set you up. We tried to tell you, y'all didn't listen to the ones who was looking out for you. Y'all didn't listen. Y'all let Clifton Lovelace and these felons and the LGBTQ fuck your ass up. We tried to warn you. Me and the gangster and the authority tried to tell you. Y'all don't listen to us. We're done talking. You're on your own. Once you got involved with some bullshit, you're fucked. We try to tell you. Y'all do not listen. Because he done this to other people. He done this to me and other people in this apartment and other locations. Y'all don't listen to us. We try to warn you. When the building owner tell you to get them felons and LGBTQ out of their building, they don't want them there, you should have done that. Y'all did not do that. Y'all did the opposite of that. The building owner have a right to sue you for doing that. Y'all did not do what the building owners say or the property manager say. Y'all didn't do that. You did not do that. So you're going to do more time, because more crimes happen in a Long House apartment. The more time y'all going to be spent behind bars. Till you get these niggas out, it's not going to get better for y'all, because y'all going to do more time. And y'all going to have to pay a fine. Till you get them out, you're on your own. You're going to spend a long time behind bars for allowing this to happen in the building. None of this should never happen. All this could have been avoided if y'all didn't have these felons and LGBTQ inside this unit. They supposed to be denied food stamps. They supposed to be denied public housing, Section 8. They supposed to be denied every single thing. They're not supposed to be inside this location around school, children, and daycares. And it says, I read it in the book. And I also got the handbook application on my phone. It says it. They're not supposed to be around any of these locations. That's another violation Los Angeles Department did. You're going to have to pay a fine for that. You allow them to stay in this building. None of them contact their parole officer or probational officer or the judge or their attorney. They fucked. They're going to go to prison. Y'all getting locked up for allowing this to happen in the building. You don't do shit like that. And y'all know they have Mpox up in the department. Y'all know they had that shit. That's not a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. Every time y'all got some different type of criminal activity going on, and y'all know they had different type of things, y'all violated it. They can shut Lost House Department down because of this. It ain't just Lost House Department. Like we all said, it's the whole community. Exactly. They can shut this community down and say, everybody get the fuck out of here. That's why. It's under investigation. Because what y'all let happen in this community is no excuse. That's why. This was an actual crime. That's why. This is a lawsuit. No one done anything about it. No one reported it. Everybody got involved, but no one called to think to call the police. No one think to call the FBI or CIA or the U.S. Marshal. But everybody got involved with a felon who's not an authority. Y'all just sitting here taking orders from a felon. You didn't take orders from a real detective or FBI. You listened to a felon who wasn't a detective. This was a crime. You listened to the wrong person. That's what got your ass in trouble. This person was an authority. You took order from an ex-con. This was a crime. You did not listen to the real authority. That's what authorities is heated. Y'all did not listen to the real authorities. So you're in trouble. Everyone who listened to the fake authorities, that was the registered sex offender on the wanted list. On the FBI and CIA wanted list. Y'all didn't listen to us. They were trying to tell you that's not authority. You decided to listen to him. Like, okay, I'm going to do what he say. Detectives don't tell you to do shit like that to the people. They report people who do shit to the victims. They don't get involved in that. They don't tell you to spit on people. They don't tell you to attack or jump someone, to torture and starve. They don't tell them to spit on their food, throw HIV and AIDS on their food. They don't tell you to do that. They don't tell, detectives don't tell you to do that. They stop it. They protect people in Chicago. They don't tell you to do shit like that to people at all. They don't do shit like that. That's how we know he ain't no detective. They don't tell you to urinate on them, throw HIV or AIDS fluids on them. They don't sit there and tell you to throw anal fluids, acid on them, pull a gun out on them, jump them. Detectives don't do that. They don't do that to their citizens. Even though they know that's against the law. And for the fact that y'all listen to a felon who told you to do that, you can get locked up for doing everything he tells you to do. You broke the law when you listened to the coward ass bitch. This was a crime. You broke the law when you listened to a felon who had a mistrial. Detectives don't walk around here funky, smell like HIV, talking about I want to rape people, I want to sexually assault people, infect people with HIV and AIDS. That's a rapist who's a registered sex offender does that. That's not normal. Authorities don't do that. It's a difference. Even I know the difference from a felon and authority. We can see the goofy bitch in the parking lot. Bitch, I will beat the fuck out of you if you dare come over here and put your fucking hands on me, bitch. I'm ready to beat your ass right now. Yeah, he in a parking lot. Think he running around put his hands on me. Over here, let me show you. No, he in a parking lot. He was just over here in the parking lot, running in between those three cars, the felon. So he gonna sexually assault and infect other people with HIV and AIDS. I'm not playing. I swear to God, he put his hands on me. I'm beating the shit out of him. I'm not playing. I'm beating that convicted felon ass. I'm beating the shit out of his ass. I don't give a fuck who see me do it. You put your hands on me, I'm beating your motherfucking ass. It's called self-defense, bitch. That's what the fuck it calls. He over here by Lost House apartment, by my apartment over here, in the parking lot, trying to attack and assault me over here. And I saw his stinking ass in between those three vehicles. When I say I'm not playing, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I meant what I said. This nigga must want to get hurt tonight. He's a target individual and he think he gonna put his hands on people. He's a convicted felon. He's not a detective. This nigga's dumb as a doorknob. He know nothing about law. He pretend to be a detective. This nigga's stupid. He on the run for murder with a slow, nasty, trifling ass. And raping and molesting, child molesting, abusing men and women and children. He was involved in a murder with Clifton Lovelace. This is Clifton Lovelace's sorry ass friends from jail. His jail cell number. That's him and Clifton Lovelace's friend. The jailbirds niggas. He over there in the parking lot over here looking dumb and stupid. He be over here trying to attack people over here in this parking lot, and then he move around and he try to do across the street in the neighborhood. I want y'all to see that. He tried to attack people and rape and assault people out here in the city. Try to assault people in this building. And he think motherfuckers is going for that. Chicago people, when I say we don't play that, we have little tolerance zones. Anytime a felon thinks he gonna put his hands, you spitting on and disrespecting, we gonna beat the fuck out of you. I'm keep trying to tell you, if you're not from Chicago, and you think you're gonna sexually assault and rape us, you think we're gonna be crying over a felon trying to assault us, bitch, we're gonna attack your ass and beat the shit out of your ass. I'm from Chicago. I was born and raised. This felon do not know Chicago people. The moment he put his hands and keep spitting on me, we're gonna cut your fucking throat. We don't play that shit. You spitting on shit, real niggas who don't play that shit. Like there's a time when you cross some boundaries, then we gonna have to whoop your motherfucking ass. And then we gonna have to beat your fucking ass and essay your ass. You spitting on people. You talking shit. You think you finna lay your hands on somebody. You and Clifton Lovelace don't know me. I can snap at any time. They trying to keep me calm for not committing a crime. But I don't have a criminal record. They don't want me to have that. They're trying to keep me calm for not beating this nigga ass. Because I know me, I will. I know me, I will. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to get really violent if you don't leave me alone. I'm going to try to take his ass out. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with the authorities. He been disrespecting this felon who worked for my ex-husband. He hired them to try to kill me and my son. This registered sex offender. He hired him to so-called pretend to be my order of protection. Bitch, I knew this nigga wasn't my order of protection. The moment he brought his stinking ass to Chicago riding around my order of protection, I knew this nigga was not my order of protection. I've been peep game out. I knew this bitch ass nigga was not a detective. I'm not stupid. I fucking knew. I know he ain't no order of protection. I know he ain't no damn detective. Detectives don't look like that. I know that's a motherfucking felon. I'm not stupid. I know the difference. This motherfucker ain't no damn detective. He's a felon. Get your ass out of my face. Little stupid ass nigga. Little stinking ass bitch. And they sitting there throwing acid inside the apartment and outside the apartment on people. We had the foreigners doing it and the felons doing it, throwing acid on people outside, trying to burn people's face. Outside Chicago, throwing acid on people outside, on their face, throwing acid here, there, on their bodies, their skin, their legs, trying to shoot and shit. They doing crimes like this. Now you see why we need the National Guards to get these trifling ass niggas off the street and essay them. Now y'all see, y'all all saying that, oh, the National Guards are bad. No, they're not. We do need them. Anytime a felon and a regular felon and foreigners, TIs and American TI throwing HIV and AIDS and acid on people, it's time to get them out the streets of Chicago. We do need a National Guard. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care who everybody's saying. We need a green card. We belong here. We're free. We need a green card to be in Illinois. No, you don't. You're still a terrorist. Look at what happened to our community. We got real TIs, American and foreigners, sitting here throwing acid on people. This is what we're talking about. We do need the National Guards. I don't care what nobody say. I don't give a fuck what you have to say, what you don't like what I'm saying. These are real criminals. No matter what, I don't care. Anybody who hate me for it, I don't care. I don't like you anyway. But when they come down our safety and people getting murdered, it is our fucking business. And it is good that the National Guard stays here until they get all of them out. They need to clean house. Because a lot of people got killed in the situation. That's why. Who did not deserve it. That's why. And it's the people got murdered. We do need them. Because of this happened in Chicago, a lot of people came up missing, a lot of people came up dead. So it's good that we have the National Guards out here because of this shit. Everybody on YouTube, Facebook, and saying, oh, we don't need the National Guard. Me and the other ones on TikTok and social media agree that we do need it. People came up missing, killed, murder, rape, manslaughter, all type of shit, shot, essay for no reason. And they ain't even do a damn thing. We need the National Guards no matter what. They're staying because I said so. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck y'all little bitch asses got to say. They're staying. Till they get rid of them, they're staying before and after. We got people coming up missing who was human trafficked. They're staying.